Roanoke, Virginia has one of the prettiest Roman Catholic churches I've ever seen. Let me tell you all about it. The story of St. Andrew's begins before Roanoke City was Roanoke City. The original village of Big Lick had only one Catholic, and it wasn't until the building of the Shenandoah Railroad's construction in 1881 and the influx of Irish Catholic rail workers that there were enough Catholics to form a parish. In 1882, Father John W. Lynch was assigned by the Bishop of Richmond, John J. Keene, to the parish of St. Patrick's in Lexington, Virginia, and the pastoral care of all the Catholics in the counties of Rockbridge, Allegheny, Bath, Botetourt, Craig, and Roanoke. The first Mass in Roanoke occurred on November 19, 1882, in the Shenandoah Railroad's passenger car number 6. The small parish was able to find better accommodations soon. They met at Rohrer Hall on 3rd and Campbell until the local land developer J.B. Austin offered Father Lynch a gift of 2 plots of land from any of Mr. Austin's holdings. Father Lynch chose 2 lots atop a hill near downtown, and a small brick church was built on the site. The small 8-pew church parish of St. Andrew's began collecting money to purchase the surrounding land, eventually increasing the lot to nearly 13 acres, and a rectory was built in 1887. The St. Vincent Home of Boys was built next to the church in 1893, with the auditorium added several years later following a gift from Mr. Thomas Fortune Ryan. The parish continued to grow, and in 1897 began the construction of the church that is there now. The parish hired architect William B. Ginter from Akron, Ohio, who designed a twin-spire high Victorian Gothic church in tan brick and sandstone imported from Ohio. The interior was originally painted white and gold with a white marble altar and communion rail. But in 1947, artists from Yonkers painted the stenciling and frescoes. The 15 stained glass windows come from the Munich, Germany's Franz Meyer Company and are another stunning example of Munich glass, which seems to adorn so many American Catholic churches. The church was completed in 1900 and was added to the National Historic Registry in 1973. There have been a couple renovations in addition to the 1947 fresco work. After Vatican II, a freestanding blue marble altar, ambo, and celebrant's chair were added, and the side altar and side rails were removed. The lighting was also updated at that time. From 2010 to 2014, the most extensive renovations were done. The pipe organ, original to the structure, was replaced with an electric organ, which is easier to maintain and play. The pipes were left, though, and add a lot to the look of the choir loft. The spires, original to the church, suffered from termite damage and were completely rebuilt. St. Andrew's is the home of 17 relics, the most significant being the wood of the True Cross. There are also relics of St. Andrew the Apostle, patron saint of the parish, St. James the Greater, St. Matthew, St. Mark, and St. Nicodemus, who, like St. Joseph of Arimathea, risked much to ensure that our Lord Jesus had an honorable burial. The church has always been a sort of cathedral for the local area, as the Cathedral of the Sacred Heart in Richmond, Virginia is nearly 3 hours away. So after renovations, the parish began looking into making the church something more. In the fall of 2022, a request was sent to the Vatican along with oodles of documentation to convert the church to a minor basilica. The Vatican approved the request to elevate St. Andrew's, and the blessing and installation of the basilica was done on December 3rd, 2023, and I was lucky enough to attend that Mass. Upgrading the building to a basilica is amazing. St. Andrew's is now a source of pilgrimage and even a place maybe to hold future summits and conferences, as the Roanoke Airport has direct flights from Charlotte, Chicago, Dulles, LaGuardia, and Philadelphia, and the historic Hotel Roanoke is just a short walk away. Basilica or not, the church is a beautiful piece of Roanoke history and a must-see if you're traveling along the Blue Ridge Highway.